Hello everyone, this is November the 23rd, 2023. It is 11:40 in downtown Halifax, and we have a current temperature of 13 degrees Celsius. What a great day. All right, here we go. Today we're going to be walking around the oldest part of Halifax downtown. I'm just going to show you a lot of the old historic sites, stuff like that, okay? So it should be interesting. Let's go. This old building right here is the art gallery, Nova Scotia Art Gallery, and we'll see if we can learn a little bit more about, like, what was the date it was built and all that kind of stuff, because I don't know it in my head. So we're going to look for a cornerstone somewhere that gives us a date. A lot of these old buildings, they do have a cornerstone that tells the date and stuff, but we will see. The Art Gallery of Nova Scotia. Right here on the corner of George and let's see, George. What is this little street called? Oh, Hollis. This is Hollis Street, sorry. Okay, George and Hollis. You will find the Nova Scotia Art Gallery. Let's see. Oh, here we go. No. City of Halifax Award in 94. No, this is not the date. Okay, so we might find it yet. All right, the Nova Scotia Art Gallery. I'm looking for a date as to when this building was built, but maybe I'll find one, maybe I won't. It's hard to say. There's a whole middle part in between the two buildings. You got, this is amazing, this building right here. I gotta walk over here and show you the pillars as you go in the entranceway. No, that is very, very impressive. Very impressive looking building. All right, let's stand right here and have a look at this. It's amazing architecture on this building. Wow. There we go. Well, I don't see a date, but this part here belongs to the art gallery as well. So we'll have a look at this building. It looks like this one was joined to that one after they expanded. I would say that was the original one. And this is probably the second one, and they joined them together with a slab of concrete. All right, we'll continue on. That right there is Pioneer House. Let's go see if we can learn anything about it. Okay. If we can get across the street, if not, come be with us. Welcome to the Province House. Sorry, that's called Province House. I read this on there. Province House right there. Beautiful old structure with pillars. I guess pillars was a very popular thing back then. $1709 Hollis. The address to this building. And as far as I know, that building right there is the only one that looks like that in all of Halifax. Reminds me of the TD Bank Towers in Toronto, made the same style. All right, let's go down the hill. I want to spend my time looking at all these old historic buildings downtown this morning. That place is called the Poorhouse. Well, let's see. The Poorhouse. I guess it's a drinking establishment, and they pour the drinks, and they're playing on the word poor. The Poorhouse. Nice curved windows on that building. Okay, we'll go back up this way. That's quite an architecture masterpiece as well right here, because look at the structure and how it goes up there. Yeah, and our flag flies right up on top of it. That is the Dominion Public Building. Dominion Public. Remember when they used to call it the Dominion of Canada? You don't hear that very much now, the Dominion. That's what it was called back then. I don't think we refer to Canada as the Dominion anymore. Dominion of Canada, Bedford Row. And now we're back around to the bottom side of the art gallery. I wanted to complete this journey around this block, and then we'll move on to something else. Let's cross the street. I think we'll go down through here and out onto the street that way. That's where I began my walk, up on that little bridge. I thought that might be exciting to do that. All right, down through here. I know this is private property, but I don't think I'm going to harm it any by walking through here. You know how the world is obsessed with that's private property? Like, yeah, it's private property, but don't mean you're going to hurt it if you walk on it. Let's go over here and see what we can find for old buildings that have been here forever. here's a very old part of the city, right? Right here, well, all this stuff down here is old. There's some of it's 100 years old, some of it maybe 200. All right. This Royal Bank building right across the street, it's a blend of old and new. They kept part of the old building and put in the glass towers in the top. But you still got a little bit of the taste of the old here in the bottom. But we'll do the bottom street here first. All right, let's go across. And that is the historic properties over there. But a lot of the buildings are, changed or somewhat. Maybe probably don't look like they did that long ago. But some of them are still really well maintained. And this Royal Bank building is a very old building too. If I see a date on it, I'll let you know. Sometimes they're not on here. Look at that building right there. Isn't that a gem? Well preserved. Well maintained. I just wish they had the dates on them all so I could pass it along to you folks. Well, we'll go through here. This is the historic properties area. Yeah, some of you have seen it, some of you haven't. So we'll go through it again, looking at the older buildings. This is a rough piece of sidewalk right here. Some old remnants of shipping days. An old cannon laying here. Cannon barrel. I can just imagine what this looked like back in the time that it was, a town here. This would have been like the early parts of Halifax. And this is where you put you when you didn't behave. Stuck your arms and head in there, and everybody walking by could see you. Maybe give you a boot in the rear while they go by. This is really nice down here. Lots of history. That's what we're out for today. History. Finding some historic buildings to show you fellas, you folks. No doubt this building right here is pretty old too. Salty's. It's a restaurant now, which probably won't do very good in these months, but in the tourist month, it does well. It's always nice to take a walk through these areas sometimes. And this is the dock where back in years ago, I would imagine a lot of cargo came in right here in this spot. And ships could sail, could come right up to the dock and unload their stuff. All these places around here would be waiting for it. All right. No doubt that's a historic building right there. Don't look like there's much in there right now. We might get a look in the window if I walk over. Then we'll come back and go through all these little walkways. That should be fun, huh? Alright, I'm going to see if I can get a peek in the windows of this place. But might not be possible because it looks like they've either got them covered or they're smoky stuff on or something. Oh, wait now, maybe we can see in there. Let's take a look. What do you see? Just an old empty building. Nothing at all. Just an old empty building in there. All right, let's go see what's on the other side here. Get ready for Christmas, merry and bright. And this goes down to the water again. Salties, that place right there. Probably makes a lot of money in the summer, but I don't think it would now. Same as this place. Once it gets cold, people don't want to sit outside, and then they do other things in the wintertime. Got a few ships in the harbor today. One straight across, and you got another one right there, another one down there. That's the ship they use for going out in the ocean to build those wind turbines. Out in the ocean, that's what that's for. All right, let's go back over here now. There's a lot more stuff to see yet. A whole lot to see here yet. If this was July or August, you couldn't get through here for tourists. Now I'm the only person walking around here. All right, let's go up through here. And we're just a step away from the casino and all that stuff. There's the Marriott Hotel. And you can get on the pedway right there too. Maybe we'll do that one time. Haven't done it yet. Look, that building's so old they had to put steel rods right through there to hold everything together. Wow. But they don't want it to crumble. There you go. Pub, beer market, tap room, lower deck. No doubt it's still operating. And what you see going on right in front of me here is the Cogswell improvements they're doing to downtown Halifax. Got a long ways to go yet, but I would expect it'll be going on all winter. Especially if we have a mild winter like we're saying. This is El Nino year. For some people it's going to mean a lot of extra snow. For us here, I think because of where we are, where we're positioned, we're going to get a lot of rain likely, instead of a lot of snow. You want to walk through the market? Okay, why not? We're looking at old buildings. We might as well walk through the market too. It won't be very busy today, but we'll. You're welcome. It's Same thing here. This is busy in the tourist season. In the off season, it's not very busy. But the barber shop is still running. It looks like they got a steady flow of customers there. And this restaurant is open here. I don't know how busy it is, but it's open. Peckford and Black. Peckford and Black restaurant. They are getting some customers in there. All right, let's go out here. Ah, there we are. Can we go through here? Maybe. I'm a snoop. I know I am. I know I'm a snoop. I like to go places where maybe I'm not supposed to go, just to see what happens. Usually nothing. Usually nothing happens. That looks like the Canada Border Service. Could be. No, Parks Canada. That's what that is. Okay. There's a lot of history in downtown Halifax, which we're going to go explore more of that. The gate doesn't matter to me. I can just walk through here. Use my magic to get out. There we go. All right. Now, let's see. We'll go this way. We will go this way. Okay, let's walk down. I think I showed you this strange looking building over here before, but a lot of people probably haven't seen that in any of my videos. So I'll show you it again. Coming to it. Almost there, big surprise. Right there. Does that look strange or what? It's not much wider than the doors that go into it. Yeah, let's have a look at this place. It's called the Granville Mall. But I don't know if there's much in here. There's somebody sitting in there. Yeah. It's called the Granville Mall. Maybe we can get in now. Used to be all closed up. They're showing the stuff that's in here. And maybe we'll just have a look inside. It is open. Look at that. Okay. is interesting. I've never been in here before. Very interesting. Wow. Look at the archways in here. This is amazing. Wow. I always wanted to come in here. It was never open any time I came by. The Granville Mall. Wow. I'd never been in here before. Every time I came to that door, it was locked. This is the first time I tried it, and it was open. Wow, this is amazing. Beautiful in here. Absolutely beautiful in here. Look at this. This has got to be one of the oldest things in the city. Wow. It's like going into an old castle or something. Wow, this is amazing. Let's walk up the steps. I gotta be Snoopy. See where it comes out. This is amazing. This is beautiful. Beautiful place in here. Absolutely beautiful. Stunning. This is the entranceway from up here. Gallery, Nova Scotia Images. Okay, I'll turn around and go back because I want to enjoy it when I go back as much as I did coming in. No bicycles allowed. Okay. This is such a nice building. Oh, okay. Okay, we will explore up here. I don't go much farther than this, but anyway, you'll get a good look at that. Okay. Only exit to Hollis Street that way. Well, we've seen a lot of stuff in here I never got a chance to look at before. Wow. This is really something. Wonder how old those bricks are. Wow. This is amazing. Love these things. Custodial, whoever looks after the building keeps their supplies in there, I guess. Boiler room. Oh, yeah, this is. Oh, I love these things. They're beautiful. Oh, I'm glad I found this. Glad I came in. I walked by the building several times and the door was always locked. Today I come in and here it is. So wide open, come right in. Good. Well, that was really wonderful. Enjoyed every second of it. The Granville Mall is what they call it. The Granville Mall. Wow, this is a wonderful. That was worth, the whole trip was worth that. And again, we're back to the Cogswell area where it's under construction. Can we get through here at all? Maybe. No, can't. Just as far as we can go this way, we have to walk around. All right? Go. There we go. The other way. Isn't history fun? Oh, I love looking at old stuff. And I love snooping. I love going places where maybe I'm not supposed to go. See if I get away with it. Right? Yeah. But I think it was okay to go in the Granville Mall. Because the doors were open and I never go in if the doors are locked, honest. No, no, I would never do that. All right, I'm going down to the ferry terminal because I got to take a bathroom break. So I'm going to sign off right about here, and I'll be right back. I'll come back to the very same spot, okay? Okay, I'm back on the corner where I signed off before. Right here, as I said I would do, right here. On this corner. Now, let's see. That Royal Bank building across the street. It's really kind of special. Well, I showed you the back end of it when I was down the other side, but this is what they've done. They built a modern glass building right into this and salvaged the old part of the building. And it's pretty amazing. You can tell inside there's still the original offices and stuff in there too. And then they built it right inside the glass tower. That's pretty amazing. Halifax does a lot of that. Anyway, that's the old Royal Bank building. It's still a bank today, as far as I know. As far as I know it is. Okay, now, here is a historic site right here. The Blue Nose restaurant, which I've been in there. I think we've eaten in there about 4 or 5 times now in the Blue Nose restaurant. This is an old building. I don't know if I can find the date on it anywhere, but it is an old building. And there's a replica of the Blue Nose ship right there. And a picture of it out on the water. Look at that. So you can see it's a replica. All right. We don't know the date of this building, but I'm going to go across the street and give you a better look at it because it's really worth looking at. It's a very, very nice architecture in this restaurant right here. And I got to tell you, the food is really good. The prices are reasonable. And they never told me to say that. I said that from experience. All right, just to show you how old this building is. Once you get off the first floor, look at it. It's pretty old. Anyways, there's the Blue Nose right there. Blue Nose restaurant. And if anybody comes here looking for it, that is Water Street down there. Yes, I'm going to make sure before I say it, I might say the wrong thing. It's on the corner of Duke and Duke Street. It goes up this way. And this one, I'm not 100% sure. It might be Hollis, probably. I think it's Hollis Street. Let me go back across the street and look for the sign and see if it's Hollis. And the sign is missing from up there on that pole. So I think it's Hollis Street right here. Right? Okay. We'll wait for the light and go back across. Hope you're enjoying this historic walk around downtown today. Because it is fun. I love looking at history. I like old buildings, all that kind of stuff. And that is one of my favorite places right there, the Blue Nose Restaurant and Grill. Can't say enough good about it. So I will just reinforce this if it's, I think it's Hollis Street here, but that could be the next one up. I'm not sure about this one, okay? Well, when I get down the next sign, I'll let you know for sure. So the Blue Nose Restaurant is on the corner of Duke and whatever this is. I got to learn my streets better because I just depend on the signs that brought me sometimes. But we will see. We'll have a look and see if this is, in fact, Hollis. I know Hollis is a one-way and it goes down, and the traffic goes this way on it. But it could be one street up. But I don't think so. I think next one up is Barrington. So I'm going to make a safe guess that this is probably Hollis Street right here. Yes, it has to be Hollis. There's nothing else it can be. So corner of Duke and Hollis, you will find the Blue Nose Restaurant. There's another example of a building that they're saving 2 walls and putting up a new building right inside of the 2 walls. And when it's all completed, it looks up like that Royal Bank building up there with these 2 walls intact and the new building up inside. It's really amazing how they do that. And this is where we started out our walk this morning. Right here when we first began. There's so much history in this area. I don't even have to go out of this area. This is where it all is, right here. This is the heart of historic Halifax. The closer you get to the water, the more old the stuff is. As you go away from the water, you get more newer things and modern stuff. Plazas and malls and new buildings and stuff. But right down here, this is the heart of history right here in down close to the water, the harbor. This is where you find the history. Yes, we are on Hollis Street. I knew it was, but I second guessed myself. If you don't believe me, we're on 1709 Hollis. You better believe me. Why would I lie about that, right? Yeah, okay. Yes. Bank building right here is a historic heritage property as well. I should go across the street as you can see it. Get a better look at it from over here. On that side of the street, you're too close to everything. You can't really appreciate it. So, here we are. This side, the Bank of Nova Scotia. A lot of these bank buildings, they've been here forever. And just like the Royal Bank and all the different banks and all, they're all down here. This was the, I guess you could say it was the financial district of Halifax, because this is where all the banks were. Okay, let's go across the street. I'm not sure about that building right there, what it is. Bear-can, I'm not sure. But anyway, it is a historic building, I can tell you that. Very old. I love the architecture on these old buildings. That was the thing, I guess, having those arched windows. Every window in that building is arched. I guess it's offices in there as far as I can tell. Looks like offices up in there. And this little place is called Founder Square. Founder Square, fresh. Oh, they even got a coffee shop in there. Fresh coffee. Wow. Is that cool or what? Founder Square. Founder Square is a coffee shop in there. Who'd ever thought that there was a coffee shop in there? Wow, that's amazing. 1701 Founders Square. And I want to show you, and this is a perfect example of new buildings going up and integrating it with the old. They don't want to tear them down. So look at this. There's a condo building, apartment building, one or the other. And it's integrated right with the old architecture of that era in this street, and integrated right in with that building. Then the next buildings are all new. They must have torn the other one down that were there. These ones, they saved them and built the new building right inside of it. Amazing. I don't know if the CBC's got an office down in here or not, because there's the CBC car. And I got to tell you, my favorite radio is CBC. I've been an avid listener of CBC. I'll give them a little plug here. I've been a listener of CBC ever since I was a kid. I can remember as a child growing up, and my father, we had a big radio sitting there in the kitchen, and my father tuned into CBC listening to talk shows, and he didn't care about music. I care about music, but I love talk radio, and CBC is my favorite. So there they are, CBC right there. I met a guy in my building who worked for CBC, or did work for CBC. So this is an amazing place, Founders Square. I should go in and see where this coffee shop is, shouldn't I? What do you think? Should I go in and see? Or should I wait? I've already had 2 coffees this morning. Maybe I better hold off. Another day I will. Founders Square. Anyway, that's a beautiful historic site. And this right here, this one was a Halifax Club, whatever that is, was established in 1862. So now I got to cross the street so I can show you this building. You can't see it from this side because it's too close, so we'll have to go across the street. There's lots of street crossing right here to get everything in and show you everything. This is amazing. Wonderful, wonderful historic walk down here today. That is at 1682 Hollis Street. The Halifax Club was established 1862. And the address is 1682. Amazing, huh? Just backwards numbers. Wow. So there it is. There it is. Beautiful old architecture again with arched windows. The Halifax Club. All right. And there's an old building right there. I don't know how old that is, but I bet you it's older than that one. I don't even know what they do with it. If it's anything. The blinds are closed. It looks in bad shape. Hopefully somebody can come along and do something with this. Be a great spot for a cafe right there. Sorry, I waved my gimbal around here. That would be a great spot for a cafe. You have to take a little work, fix it up, but it would be wonderful. Okay, so that gets us down to Sackville Street, which we'll be at shortly here. This is an amazing morning. Oh, I love history. I love old buildings. I love talking. You never would have guessed, would you? No, I know, it's not obvious. It's not obvious at first glance here, but I'm a chatterbox. And I see a little espresso bar, sandwiches, all that kind of stuff, coffee. Right there, good little location. Halifax got some great coffee shops. Really great coffee shops. All right. What do we do now? The next thing is, where do we want to go now? Just to look at something. Maybe we'll cross the street again, possibly. Cross the street. Creative Sandwich Bar, right there. On the corner of Sackville and Hollis. Sidewalk is closed that way. So, okay, I think we're going to change direction now. We're going to go up the hill. And look at some things up here. Okay, we pretty much covered everything that was down there. Now, let's take a little walk on up the hill and we'll see what's on Barrington. I know there's some historic things on Barrington Street. There's a building right there getting restored. It's starting to look much better already. They sandblasted all the cement, get all the old paint off it, and they added 2 floors to the top. And now they're down to the spot where they refinish the outside and make it look good. Wow, can't wait to see it when it's finished. Some of these people that do this work, they're amazing. All right, here we are on Barrington Street, a very historic building too, I might add. All right, where do you want to go? Up that way or down this way? Let's go this way. I'm so indecisive. Let's go this way. Yeah, I want to show you something down here. Yeah, that's going to be great when it's finished. It'll look really good. It looks like you put all new windows in it. That's going to be good when it's done. All right, let's go. Now we're going to come to I think this is the Live Theater building, I think. Church. It says Church of something Institute, but I don't think that's what it is now. It is a historic building, but I think it's part of the Live Theater that's here, I think. I can't state that for sure. If I was on the back end of it, I could be able to tell. I want to show you something right here that's a part of history in Halifax. This right here, I'm pretty sure this is the building because it still has the thing out over the top, was the theater. Not live theater, a cinema. This was where we used to go in to watch a movie. I think this was the place. I'm almost certain because it still got the thing out over the roof, like a theater. So, anyways, yeah, I think that's what that was right there. I remember when it was here, when it was open. This was back in the 70s. It was still a theater then. Love these beautiful old buildings. They are absolutely wonderful. They're a part of our city here. A lot of cities, not so much. But this city has a lot of history here. Montreal had a lot of history too when we were up there. Now, let's see. It looks like this place might have changed hands again, because it's a Lebanese kitchen now, and I'm pretty sure it was a pizza place for a short time. Unless I got the wrong building. I might have. Sometimes I make mistakes, you know, it's possible. Okay. We'll just stand here and have a look at this building. Maybe I might be mixing it up with another building, perhaps. I don't want to state something that's not true. Okay? Well, we'll continue on down. I didn't know I was going to wind up this far downtown, but here we are. The Bird's Nest. The Bird's Nest Cafe right here. Wow, it looks very busy too. I don't want to point my camera in there because there's people right in the window eating, and they might take offense at me pointing my camera in that direction. So. Okay, no historic tour would be complete without the cathedral up here. I think it's a basilica. I know when we were in Montreal this summer, it was wonderful going in some of the old cathedrals, and it was like unbelievable, the feeling going in there, looking at those awesome looking buildings and the architecture inside. Well, I won't be going inside today, but I'm going to show you the building anyway. And it's pretty old. I think it dates back to 1749, unless I'm mistaken. I'm going to see when I get there, but I would almost say it was 1749 when that Catholic church was built. Same with that United Church. I think it's United right there. It's 1749 when it was built. But this is a marvelous structure right here. So I'm going to show you this. And it still is a church, it's not just a museum. St. Mary's Basilica. Okay. St. Mary's holds a central position in the history of the Roman Catholic of Nova Scotia. Began in 1820. Okay, now. The history of the Roman Catholicism in Nova Scotia. Began in 1820, but I thought it said something about this building being built in 1749. Let's see. Okay, so it says it acquired its own bishop in 1818, so obviously it goes back past 1820. Let's see if there's another something here to tell us when this was built. It's got a grand entryway here, and we will step back on the sidewalk and show this. So any trip to Halifax wouldn't be complete without a tour of this cathedral. It's got a very tall steeple or spire. Now, let's see. I'm looking for another date. Maybe I'm wrong about the 1749. We'll see. I got another plaque up here. Oh, what's this one say? Yeah, no, same thing that says over there, I think. Okay, no dates on that. Oh, wait now. Okay. The first Catholic church in Halifax was opened in 1759. So that sign says right there, 1759. Let's see what this one says here. There, okay. And so apparently, 16 years he was elected bishop of, oh, it just goes on to say someone. Okay. Okay. Well, if it wasn't 1749, it was 1820, somewhere in that vicinity. But it is an amazing structure. And since I mentioned 1749, I will take you across the road and show you the United Church, which has been there since 1749. The door is open. I don't know if I could get away with going in there, putting the inside of it in my video. It'd be nice if I could. I could ask if anyone's there. That church right there, St. Matthew's United Church of Canada. I want to go over there because that one I know for sure. I've been there since 1749. All right, let's go over. If anyone happened to come out, I'm going to ask if I could just take a look inside. How many hearts must break before greed is conquered and humanity rises? That's a good one. All right, I'm going to show you the sign down here, 1749. That's how long this church has been here. Sunday service, 10:30 a.m. Founded 1749. Wow, this is pretty amazing. Founded 1749, and look at the number again, 1479. This is really strange. That's twice that happened. An old date, and they turned the numbers around and put that number on the tree. Wow, I wonder if they would let me in there just to show the church. Wow. Glow parties, they're having some kind of a thing in there. If somebody should come out, I would ask if I can just show the inside of the church. I will see, okay? It can't hurt to ask, can it? No, it can't hurt to ask. I really do want to go in and see the inside. We'll see if I can do that. I'm going in and ask. Hello. I'm doing a video on historic structures in this city. Mm-hmm. Would you mind if I just...
The church isn't open to the public today.
Okay.
But if you come back another day, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I just get a shot?
It's not open to the public. I'm sorry. I can't let you.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
All right. Okay. Thank you. I tried. I got it. I have to comply with their wishes because that's just what you have to do. You have to comply with their wishes. I can't break their rules. Well, we tried. It was beautiful in there. We tried. We tried our best. Oh well. That's okay. Well, it's almost time to end this video, I suppose. This building right here, I don't want to leave it out. This is the Lieutenant Governor's residence. As you can see right here, Government House, residence of the Lieutenant Governor. This cornerstone in this building was laid in 1800. So this is a very historic building too. What a way to go out on. The historic Lieutenant Governor's building. Perfect. We'll sign off right here. Let me get a good shot of the front of it and then we'll sign off. There we go. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to push that like button. If you're not yet a subscriber, it wouldn't hurt to push that subscribe button. And if you want, you can push that notification bell and you won't miss a thing that I make for videos, okay? And with that, I hope you have a really nice day. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.